Ladies, welcome back to our channel and thank you so much for joining us. I hope you guys are fine, work wise, family wise, and your sweet selves. I am good over here. Let's talk self love. Go and get your favorite drink, your tea, your coffee, your juice, and let's discuss, let's have a conversation. So today the topic is very exciting because as usual, as always, we are talking about us. The focus is on us. How do we fill our cups? How do we love ourselves? Why have we decided to be on this journey of self-love? Ladies, that's what we are talking about today. Love. Why have we chosen love to lead our lives? Why have we chosen to embark on this journey to discover ourselves and love ourselves and make sure that our cups are always full so that when we interact, when we experience, when we respond to this world, we are responding in a way that shows us we are loving. We are showing up in this world in the with a vision, in the vision that is loving, is encouraging, is supporting. Why have we chosen love? Ladies, there's a lot of things that we see in this world. I believe that everything in this world is there for me. Everything. Everything that I know, everything that I see, whether it's on TV, whether I'm reading it in books, whether the people, celebrities, anyone, everything that I know that I've come across, I believe that the universe has just provided that for me to see what's out there. Because the purpose why we are here on earth, ladies, is to experience those things. That's what I believe. We have desires. Everyone has dreams, desires, wishes, wants, the things that we like. But we know we have told ourselves that we cannot have everything. We cannot enjoy all the things, and we don't have access to all the things that all the things that you see. But what gives us stress, ladies, what I've discovered is that friction between the part of you that desires, the part of you that wants to experience this world, the part of you that wants to be happy, that wants to love everything, that wants to have access to everything, is in conflict with the part of you that tells you you are not enough, the part of you that tells you you are not good enough, the part of you that tells you we are broke. Hmm? When you want a gold chain and you tell yourself, I'm broke, I can't even afford it. The part of you that tells you you are not beautiful. The part of you that tells you you are boring, you are not active, you're not beautiful, you don't have a beautiful body. These clothes don't look nice on you. So we stop enjoying some of the things or most of the things that we see. We tell ourselves we don't have access because we believe that we are not worthy of some of these good things. So that's what we want to talk about today, that's where our stress comes from. The stress comes from seeing the good things that we want, having dreams, having goals, but also telling yourself that that goal is too big for you, that job is too big for you, those people are looking down upon you. You are actually not a worthy person. You see those limiting beliefs. So it's the conflict between our desires, the things that we want, and the limiting beliefs that we have. That conflict, that's what gives us stress. That's what keeps us in a depressed mood. That's what make us sad because we feel abandoned because the desires, they don't stop coming, ladies. The dreams, we always want to reach out for more. We always want more. We always want people around us. We have goals, but sometimes we think that we don't have capacity to reach those goals. So going on this journey of self-love, ladies, I have discovered that there are so many versions of us. Sometimes, just like what I have said, there's a version of us that wants and that likes, that wishes and dreams. And also there's another version of us that tells us no, you're getting too big for your head. And then when we do that, we make the version of us that tells us we are not good enough the dominant one. We make that version of us that criticizes us the dominant one. We make that version of us that tells us we are not beautiful the dominant one. We make that version of us that tells us you are not worthy, you don't deserve all those nice things the dominant one. And then we lead our lives like that, going around telling ourselves that we are too broke, we are lacking. We don't let that version of us that feels abandoned, that version of us that dreams, that version of us that loves, that's hopeful, that version of us that's empowered. We do not make that version empowered. Sorry, we don't make that version dominant. So our lives are filled with pain, stress, discomfort, sadness, disappointment, guilt, because that's the result that comes when we show up into this world from the version of us that criticizes, from the version of us that tells us we are not good enough. So, going on a journey of self love, ladies, it means you are now choosing to make the version of yours that dreams dominant. You are now choosing to make that version of yours that loves, that's hopeful, that's empowered. You are choosing that this is the version that I want. And when you do that, you will experience life from that point of view. Life would be peaceful for you. Life would be happy for you. There will be more joy for you in your life. There will be more love for you in your life. Your life will be so hopeful because that's what you're choosing to be dominant. What that means also, ladies, when you choose love is you also embrace the part of you that feels the pain. You also embrace the part of you that feels disappointment. You also embrace the part of you that feel all the negative emotions, that feels broke, that feels, that it's in sorry, it's not worthy of anything, it's not good enough, it's not confident. You embrace that because now you know that's where growth lies. Now you understand, as a person who is embarking on a journey of self-love, who loves themselves, they love all the versions about themselves. They don't condone anything, they don't criticize themselves, they don't feel guilt, or they don't look at themselves with shame, but they understand that whenever they feel disappointed or any disappointment, that means there's a lesson somewhere hidden. That's where growth lies. You need to improve your skills or elevate so that you can enjoy life confidently. Because when the negative feelings come, ladies, they are just reminding you that we are not ready. We are not ready. When you feel fear, fear is just a sign telling you, yes, you have dreamed. Yes, you have goals, you have dreams, you have wishes, you have desires, but we are not ready. Can we do something to prepare ourselves so that when we attain that goal, we will be ready and we will enjoy it to the maximum? That's the reason why we have negative emotions. That's the reason why we have stress. So when you embrace that, that means you are loving the versions of yourself. You're not condoning yourself. You're not condemning yourself. You're not looking at yourself from a criticizing point of view, but you're loving all the version of you by validating the pain that you're feeling, by validating the disappointment that you're feeling, by validating the sadness that you're feeling, or the powerlessness that you're feeling in any situation. You are validating it by reframing and telling yourself that there's a reason why I'm feeling sad. There's a reason why I'm feeling hopeless. There's a reason why I'm feeling powerless, because I have to do something so that when the power comes, I will enjoy that thing that I want to enjoy. So that's the reason why we feel pain, we feel and that's the reason why we have all those negative emotions. That's the guiding system that the universe has provided us, built-in guidance system that shows us as a compass. Right now, you are not ready. Right now, this is not the time for you to do it. Slow down, get prepared, love yourself, fill your cup, and make the decisions. Then you can go and enjoy. Because the whole purpose, ladies, why we are here is to enjoy this life. But you have to enjoy it the best way you can. Have you ever wondered why the things that you like doing, you are so confident about them? You don't even worry about other people's opinions when you are happy and when you're confident in doing something. Maybe at work, most of us are very confident at work because we know what we're doing. Or when we love our kids, when we love our spouses, when we love our family, when we're doing things for others, we are very, very confident. We don't even care what other people think because we are prepared, we are ready. That's why, and we are able, we are capable to do those things. But when we feel afraid, scared, or fearful, it means we are not ready. And the body is telling you, and your mind and your brain, can we get ready so that when we get there, when we get to do that thing, we are doing it with confidence, we are doing it with joy, we are doing it with all the love that we can get. So that's why we have many versions of us, ladies. We need to learn to embrace all the versions of us rather than looking at the versions that we don't like in shame, but embracing it because all those versions are telling you that you are not prepared. Can you do something about it? About the situation? Can you make a decision? So that's what a person with self love will do. They will embrace all the versions of them because we have so many personalities, ladies. I could never be, someone can never just come to me and say, Aluta, you are a loving person, or you are always this, you're always this. Because another person can come and say, Aluta is aloof, she's very secretive, she doesn't allow people to know her or things like that. But another person can tell you that I'm very friendly. There are many layers about us. There's not just one layer, but you have to make a decision which layer is dominant about you. Which layer do you want to be dominant in your life? When it comes to me, I choose peace. I want the version that's peaceful. I want the version that loves. I want the version that appreciates. And I want the version that's always in gratitude. But that doesn't mean that I'm always feeling that way. No, life happens, ladies. Things come, storms. We go through storms, we go through pain, we go through a lot of things, different things. But I love those things. I express love over those things. I accept those versions because I know that's where my growth lies. That's where expansion lies for me. So I don't discredit my pain. I don't discredit my disappointment or the moments that I'm complaining or that I'm feeling frustrated. But I actually extract lessons from there. What is this asking me to do? How am I going to improve myself so that I can enjoy, so that I can see this situation differently, and then therefore enjoy my life with peace, with love, with joy? So, the takeaway, ladies, that I want you to do today for this week until we meet again is observe yourself in any situation. Ask yourself, what version is showing up today? Is it the complaining me? Is this the loving me? Is this the allowing me? Is this the accepting me? What version of me is showing now? And label it. Label that version. That's how you learn about yourself so that you know all the personalities. Make be mindful of all the personalities of who you are in different situations because we are never the same person in all situations. Different situations, all the situations that come to us, all our experiences, we experience them in different ways. So observe yourself. What version of me is showing up today? If it's a loving version, do I want this to continue? How do I keep doing this today so that my experiences are joyful? I'm in the experience. But if it's a version of you that's negative, ask yourself, what is this asking you to do? What is this reminding you to do? So that you can start working on feeling good again. You understand what opportunity, what growth lies in this disappointment or frustration? What am I supposed to be loving? Because when you feel pain, ladies, it means you're lacking love. It means you want love more, you know, love more. When you feel disappointment or when you feel frustrated about something, it means there's something that you're not accepting. You see, there's something you need to make a few adjustments so that you can love again. Right. So make that observation. Ask yourself which version is showing up right now And then number two, ask yourself again, which version do you want to lead as a person with self-love? Which version do you want to live? Is it the version of love, the version of joy, the version that's hopeful, the version um that's peaceful? What version of you do you want to make dominant in every experience? Okay, so ask yourself those questions, because that's very important to notice, because then you can make a difference. You can then understand that this is why what stresses us, because what stresses us is the friction between our desires and the things, our limiting beliefs, the things that we tell ourselves, that we cannot get our desires, we cannot fulfill our dreams, because we are not worthy, or we are not good enough to have that thing. Okay, that's what causes us stress, right? So I hope this is clear, and I've given you homework. Go and observe yourselves and decide which version of you you would want to see dominant, or you want to make decisions out of, because all versions of you are valid. All these versions serve us, they protect us, they show up. That in every experience, that version of you that's showing up is the best version in that experience, because there's a purpose that it's serving. So go and observe yourself and ask yourself those questions, and make a decision, which version of you would you want to see in every situation. Thank you so much, ladies, for listening. Have a pleasant week, and see you next time.